Yep. It's time to move on. It is time to let go of this situation that has you boiling with fire, and that fire of anger, that fire of being mad, that fire of being upset, that fire of being hurt. You understand? It's time to let go of what makes you feel like that from time to time, or even now, something that makes you feel like that even now. And it's time to let that energy go. And that's because, like, you're a lover, you're romantic, you're sweet, you're kind, you're somebody that just is like this romantic piece of sunshine, okay? And I just want you to know it's going to take you at least until the next moon to have that emotional awareness that's going to wake you up and say, oh, okay, I was tripping. I'm good now. You know what I mean? Yes, you are good. You are always good in this situation. You know, understand that hurt people, okay? So I want to say by the next year, or maybe two, okay, between next year and 2 years, you want to start finding that light within you, that shine within you. You always giving somebody else your light, and you always giving somebody else your time, and you always giving it to them unconditionally. So it's time to give that same love and light to yourself unconditionally, okay? The same way you wanted to love that person, you got to love yourself, okay? So if somebody or a situation, it hurts you or makes you feel like angry, like you boiling underneath, it's time to walk away from that and let it go, because that's not who you are. That's not what you do. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Shall we tap and see what's in that collective energy for tonight? And as you see, that's how I feel right now. So just take your time and let things come in and let things happen. It's a process. Everything is a process, okay? You'll feel that pain, but only for a moment. It won't last long, okay? And it'll be like that pain of, damn, what did I do? Or what happened? Where did it go wrong? Those type of questions, you know what I mean? And don't question yourself in this, because the Most High Divine Creator and your ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides, they know what's best for you. And they see what you don't see. So you got to follow your guidance and your spirit, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. You have, it's that mental, like your mentality needs to be a little stronger here with the Queen of Swords right here, okay? So you want to think, with your strength, in this situation. Pull out your strength more than anything in this situation, because of what happened in this situation that we got going on. You know what I mean? You are somebody that's sharp. You're a sharp thinker anyway. So you know what is real and what's not real, in other words. You know what I mean? You know what's real and what's not real. If it was something to you that was giving you a little inkling that it didn't feel real or it didn't feel right, you trust yourself. I feel like you got psychic abilities here, and that your intuition is on point, and is always on point, to the point where sometimes it's like, right then and there, you can tell from the beginning where this thing is going to go or not. And you want it to go somewhere. You be wanting to give it a chance and everything, but you got to trust yourself and let yourself come in. The way things are, the way you feel them, that gut feeling you feel, that's how it is. So you got to trust that. You know what I mean? You got to trust it right away, especially when you get signs that's telling you things, okay? And don't be feeling regretful. You know what I mean? You didn't do anything wrong in the situation but learn. You have the Nine of Swords here in reverse. So you didn't do anything wrong. And, this is past trauma that's just trying to come back up. Don't allow past trauma to trigger you, okay? Because it is no longer around you. The past is yesterday. Okay, that's how early and recent the past can be, that it was the day before today. Okay, but we talking about you allowing relationships that you've been through before, or friendships, or whatever this is, like, don't let this remind you of that, in other words, okay? Because it's just going to make you feel guilty. It's just going to make you feel regretful and things like that. And it's just going to give you intense feelings and unresolved issues. So you don't want to feel like that, okay? So take yourself out of that Nine of Sword energy by feeling regretful and holding on to old emotions. You got to let that go, okay? And you got to come into today. And you got to strengthen yourself because you got by the next moon to feel that emotional awareness to say, oh, okay, it is what it is, in other words. So then take time for yourself. Don't even jump into another relationship. Take time to yourself. You might want to date, you might want to have friends, talk to them, but take time to yourself for that year so you can tighten up some loose ends, which is those feelings, those lingering feelings from past trauma. You understand? So fix yourself a little bit before you jump into it with somebody else, because you don't want to jump into it with somebody else and all they do is give you reminders of what happened before. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. You know, relationships hurt sometimes, especially when you doing the most and they doing not matching up to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, damn, I thought it was like this. I thought it was like that. Don't think so much and don't expect so much from people. People can be very disappointing, and you don't want to expect this and that from them and then disappoint yourself. You have that King of Cups energy around you that's in reverse, and this person is a heartbreaker. You know what I mean? Somebody who like to manipulate you and play with your feelings. And they got an obsession with doing things like that. You know what I mean? They want you to feel um, neglected in some type of way. They want you to feel like they want you to question yourself, your beauty and your strength and your love. Like, you know what I mean? Don't ever let nobody question your love. Especially because love is over any darkness, and it's the best light that you can have, okay? So don't let nobody do that. You know what I mean? Pay attention to your body. Understand that somebody wanted just to break your heart and all they want is your body. You know what I mean? That's not what you into. You know what I mean? You somebody that's very independent. You know what I mean? On yourself. And don't be insecure either about yourself. Don't let this person make you feel insecure. You know what I mean? Don't let them mess with your feminine side, the feminine side of you. And that could be a male and that could be a female. We all have a feminine and we all have a masculine. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. So watch out for that, okay? People acting like that and stuff. You know what I mean? This the Wheel of Fortune. You got to take a chance here. You got to take a chance with yourself, you know. Understand that this is a cycle, a life cycle that you're going through. And because of what this person did to you, they can have gave you good luck, okay? So you better understand. You see them flowers? Yeah, you about to get a lot more of those, okay? And it's just not physical flowers. It could be somebody just complimenting you. You know what I mean? You deserve your flowers every day, every day. Understand that, okay? It's time, and this is a change of fate. This is going to give you some type of change here, and it's going to make you stronger. You know what I mean? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. You know what I mean? Yes. This is something like a karmic cycle being broken for you. You understand? Because you paying attention and you loving on your guidance that's being given to you too. Good luck is coming to you. Have you been seeing bunnies? You have a rabbit's foot. You got, thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Yeah, we got the Five of Swords. You know what I mean? Time to change it up. You know what I mean? It's time to conquer yourself and stop doubting things. You know, embrace change. Because change could be good. All it's going to do is make you better. Like I said, you know what I mean? Unexpected surprises, too. With that good luck and unexpected surprises, oh, get ready. And like I said, you know, somebody got flowers for you, hiding behind their bag, and they just ready to give it to you. Unexpected surprises, you know what I mean? Shifting the energy. What this situation just did was shift the whole energy, okay? You know it did. You felt it. You seen it. You better pay attention to it. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. It came in swiftly, too. It was something that just happened out of nowhere. Bam! There you go. Take that. It just happened out of nowhere. And it did that because this is putting you in alignment, okay? This is putting you where you need to be. That progress. Thank you, Spirit. Love you. Oh, you guys are so great. I'm sending you all love and light. Just understand this situation that you're going through put you right where you needed to be. Good night. Bye.